Beware of fraudulent practices. My experience with academia. In today's world, where online services and memberships have become commonplace, we must be vigilant and aware of potential fraudulent practices that could cost us dearly. I recently had an unpleasant experience with academia, a quoting site I was a member of. However, I quickly decided to cancel my subscription due to the noticeable lack of benefits, including unexpected and unjustified high fees and accusations of deception. My experience serves as a cautionary tale for others who may find themselves in similar predicaments. Academia is often described as a place for learning, research, and intellectual growth. However, it is essential to acknowledge that it also has many disadvantages represented in the prevalence of double standards. Double standards refer to unequal treatment of individuals or groups based on arbitrary factors such as gender, race, or socioeconomic status. These double standards undermine the principles of justice and equality and create a toxic environment that stifles creativity, innovation, and diversity. Academia must work to effectively address and combat these double standards to maintain its core values of disseminating knowledge and intellectual research. I have been a member of academia for some time, paying a $120 annual fee for access to their citation services. However, when I evaluated the value I was getting from the subscription and the membership paid for by American Express card, I concluded that the benefits were not good enough to justify the cost. I have, therefore, decided to cancel my membership in academia. Little did I know that this seemingly straightforward decision would set off a chain of events that would shake my trust in the company and leave me feeling violated. After notifying academia of my intention to cancel, American Express card informed me that there were additional fees associated with academia that I would need to settle before terminating my membership. It came as a surprise to me. I did not know of any of these drawings before this point. Feeling unfairly targeted, I negotiated with American Express, a multinational financial services company, to waive these fees, arguing that they were unfair and unjustified. After much debate, the Academy finally agreed to exempt me from paying the disputed fees. I was relieved that the matter had been settled, and I thought I could put this unpleasant experience behind me. However, my relief was short-lived when I received my statement from American Express and discovered a $249 charge from academia. I was overwhelmed with confusion and disbelief as I tried to make sense of these unexpected charges. How could the Academy, after exempting me from the fees I objected to, turn around and demand a large amount without any explanation or justification? American Express has come under criticism for several violations over the years. One such issue is the company's alleged discriminatory practices in approving credit applications. In 2018, American Express settled a lawsuit with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau and the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency over allegations of discriminatory practices against customers based on age. The company has been accused of targeting older, more affluent customers to increase credit limits while depriving younger, less wealthy individuals of the same benefits. This case highlighted the importance of fair lending practices in the financial industry and raised concerns about potential biases in the credit approval process. In addition, American Express has faced criticism for its aggressive marketing tactics, high fees, and lack of transparency in its pricing structure. These issues have fueled calls for greater regulation and oversight of the credit card industry to protect consumers from predatory practices. Despite these challenges, American Express remains a major player in the financial services industry and continues to attract millions of customers across the world. It is essential that consumers are aware of the potential risks of using credit cards and carefully consider the terms and conditions before signing up for any financial products. By being informed and vigilant, consumers can protect themselves from falling victim to the mistakes of companies like American Express. American Express left me feeling not only financially burdened, but also emotionally distraught by this turn of events. It appears that academia was not only mishandling its billing practices, but was also, in my view, engaging in fraudulent behavior by charging me for services I did not receive and fees that had been previously waived. The trust one placed in academia as a reputable site of martyrdom has been shattered, replaced by a feeling of betrayal and disbelief over their questionable actions. Another possibility is that American Express is the largest institution in the art of theft and fraud. I recently received an email from American Express regarding an amount that was supposed to be removed from my account. The email said that a certain fee was to be deducted, but upon checking my account, I discovered that the amount had not been deducted as stated. This discrepancy caused some confusion and concern on my part, as I expected the charges to be reflected in my account balance. I immediately contacted American Express customer service to inquire about the issue and request clarification. After speaking with a representative, it was determined that there was a technical error that prevented the charge from being processed as intended. However, the error in my account was not corrected. In general, the issue has not been resolved by American Express. Negotiating with American Express can be a daunting task for many individuals. This process can be time-consuming and often frustrating, as company policies and procedures can be troublesome to navigate. Unfortunately, despite the time and effort invested in negotiations, the result is often zero. It can be frustrating because factors such as high interest rates, strict payment terms, and strict customer service protocols all contribute to the challenges of negotiating with American Express. Seeking assistance from a financial or legal advisor may help navigate the complexities of negotiating with American Express and ultimately achieving a successful outcome. Reflecting on my experiences with American Express and academia, I feel compelled to share my story as a warning to others considering membership or signing up for online services. It is essential to thoroughly research and understand the terms and conditions of any agreement, question any unexpected fees or charges, and advocate for your rights as a consumer when you experience unfair treatment from them. Hence, my experience with academia has left me with a new sense of wariness and skepticism towards online services and memberships. While many reputable companies provide valuable services, you must remain vigilant and protect yourself from potential fraud. I hope that by sharing my experience, others can learn from my plight and take the necessary steps to protect their interests in an increasingly complex digital landscape. Remember, always be aware and vigilant. Never hesitate to question actions that seem unfair or suspicious. Only by being informed and proactive, we can protect ourselves from falling victim to fraudulent practices. Upholding integrity, honesty, and respect in all our dealings can help foster a safe and trustworthy online environment for everyone. Let this serve as a reminder to stay informed, stand up for your rights, and hold accountable those who seek to deceive and defraud. Remember, your voice matters, your actions make a difference, and your integrity is invaluable in navigating the digital landscape.